What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Under 23 Road to Glory. We're joined, as always, with Cal,
How's it going?
and we're on episode 23. It's the magic number, obviously being the Under 23 Road to Glory. We're on episode 23. I'm happy we made it, Cal. I'm happy we made
Yeah, it was a shaky time. We might not have, but we're still here.
Yeah, oh yeah. For those of you guys that have been following the series for a while, obviously we had a bit of a hiccup on the way, but we did make it, so that's always a positive. We've got loads to cover in today's episode as always, so we do appreciate if you guys watch all the way to the end for some little mysteries in there as always. But yeah, so today we're going to be running through the usual stuff alongside looking at our new MLS collection and stack. If you missed the last episode, be sure to go check that out. Otherwise, this one won't really make much sense. But yeah, and then alongside that, nearer towards the end, we're going to be reviewing the gallery for you guys because we thought it's episode 23, so probably a good time to sort of recap on what we've sort of almost created with £50. So yeah, good time to recap, and hope you guys enjoy. So you guys, as always, were mega active in the comment section, which we do really appreciate. Loads of comments on the last video. Oh my god, still scrolling. Yeah, so we do really appreciate all the comments as always. You guys know the main reason you're in there is for the comments Premier League. So let's update you guys on who managed to pick up points this week. And it was so anyone that had Leopold really. I think that was the only player that made our top three. And he was actually first for a long time, but then I believe Opta cooked him a little bit, and he did
Yeah,
fall third in the gallery. So MDK managed to pick up a point alongside Crown Crusher, which is his first entry, and he managed to get a point, which is always good. And same with Mike, I believe his first entry as well. And a couple of you guys a little bit unlucky with some of the picks, but yeah, as always, remember to get your comments, your comments in for this video. Just leave down below, and if you don't know what this is, we do it every single video. All you need to do is comment a player from our gallery, which is called Melv, as you can see here. And you can pick anyone in the whole entire gallery, and if they finish in this top three, as you can see Leopold did, then you'll be rewarded points. So obviously Leopold with one, Sassin would have got two, and Anwar would have got three. So yeah, and obviously if you win at the end of the season, we'll give you a little under 23 bundle giveaway, which yeah, we did actually give away. Obviously, for those of you guys that did see the last episode, was the marbles last episode, wasn't it, Cal?
it was. Yeah,
Yeah, so we did actually give away. Well, obviously, not Siktamig. Schmitter won the marbles giveaway, and we'll show you guys what we gave him away in a little bit. But yeah, moving on to the results of the weekend then, and Cal, do you wanna take us through it?
yeah. So it was a interesting weekend. We're gonna completely gloss over the third team, because that score with I think not only Yari didn't play, so that score for four players is just
Yeah.
it's the icing on the cake. It's how this series has gone. It just sums it all up perfectly.
Tell you what,
So we'll skip them.
I was gonna say we've done well to put them all in the same lineup though. At least, like, you
That
know
that
what I mean?
is
Like,
that's something.
mm,
So we're getting better. We're getting better at this now. So yeah, we'll start with the second team. A really solid performance by everyone, really. Um, I mean, some of the scores or the performances from the teams aren't too great. So yeah, Stassin managed to get the only goal for Saint Etienne in their 5-1 loss. Played quite well. But yeah, it's just you're not really going to score too well. If you could get in a
yeah,
getting
cooked.
pumped 5-1. Same similar with Malero as well. He's really struggling to get form back since his injury.
Mm,
I mean, this is a better score from what he has had. But yeah, it's not really clicking at the moment for him. But when it does, he'll be flying again and hitting
mhm,
them big scores that he was for us at the start.
yeah.
And Anwar, he's just been
Oh yeah.
incredible really since.
Yeah.
since buying him.
Yeah, he has
He was
been. And
quite a cheap
I was
defender.
gonna say he was really cheap for us, but he play. So he's a defender card, but plays DM, right?
Yes, yeah, he plays that holding
Yeah.
midfield role for Peck, and they have been on some pretty good form. Recently they've been keeping a few clean sheets as well
Mhm.
as just performing quite above their standards. So here's one to keep an eye on for us. If he gets another good matchup, then for sure he'll be in the context of being in that first team as well.
Do you know what I've just
And
realized? Oh, wait, sorry to
yeah,
interrupt. Do you know what I've just realized? How has wait? How has so on the top here it says Anwar scored 65 points when you
well,
look
where's the 65 points I want?
yeah, wait, I've just because obviously for the Comments Premier League we use the top 3, right?
Yeah, we use Sorare Data's top three.
Yeah, but so on Sorare Data it says 65.6 in the top 3 section, but his actual card is only on 59.9 in our lineup.
Is that because they're doing it off his midfielder card?
Oh, yeah.
There's
Yeah,
no. Wait, did he actually get a
must
better
be.
score with his midfielder card then?
He must have. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
would
he
make
did.
sense. That would make sense. Oh yeah, because it says midfielder actually. To be fair. But yeah, that because I was just about to say, are we gonna have to change the whole comments Premier League? But no, I think that's valid.
Yeah, they're doing it based on
Yeah,
his midfielder card, which is actually scoring
pretty good.
quite well, marginally better,
Mm,
not too much better.
yeah,
So that might be one to keep an eye on if he's
yeah,
cheap as well.
yeah. And
But
then sorry, so we have there's no point if we have his defenders. I don't think there's any point in getting the midfielder card. I think if they'll probably score similar anyways. But yeah, sorry, like you're thinking out loud, like interrupting you. My bad.
nah,
Um,
that's all
but
good.
yeah, oh yeah, we haven't done the final squad.
Yeah,
Obviously Leopold done pretty well, but got opted a little bit. Um,
yeah.
and then Ravella not so well, conceding two as well. Obviously being a DM.
He was on a big score. I think he was in the mid 50s at
Oh, was
one
he?
point.
Nice.
Yeah, and all of a sudden he just plummeted.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got badly done by Opta for Enzo, but we also got the points on Aslani as well because he was on I think just 90 points actually.
Okay.
So we got nice on him, but points taken away from Enzo, so it
Bit sweet.
balanced out.
Yeah. Yeah, so obviously we've done well with the captain. I think in terms of picking teams and captains and stuff like that, it's been really good recently. Obviously, Asolani is obviously been a great pickup recently, scoring a few goals for us, which is great. But I think generally speaking, you look at the squads, and I think we've done pretty well. Obviously, the third squad not the best, but at least we got all of the stinkers in the same lineup. Some positives to take away. But yeah, let's crack on with the rest of the episode then. Are you thinking about signing up to Sorare? If you are, then please do use my link down below in the description. All you got to do is click on that link, buy 5 cards from the primary market, and then you'll get £50 in-game market credits. That means you can have a gallery worth £100 for just 50. Okay, so here is the giveaway that I promised to show on screen that we did give to Schmitter for winning the under 23 giveaway that we done on the past couple of videos. And yeah, it was sort of a giveaway kind of catered to him and his gallery. Like I said in the video, we weren't really sure what we were going to give away. But yeah, I just helped him complete some collections or boost some collections, shall I say. And then I threw in an attic as well because I know he likes him. So yeah. And then moving on to the business side of the account, and I'll throw you over to Cal as always.
Yeah, so welcome to the business segment, and that is all for the business segment. There's been absolutely nothing for the under 23s this week.
There you go.
Um, but as we said last week, it's we're in kind of like a good spot with the gallery,
Yep.
so we're not really rushing to change anything.
Speaking of good spots, we'll throw it on over to the rewards, shall we?
Oh, yeah. So we've got 12 boxes to open, including a massive elite box
There you go.
from Rivals. But we'll start off with a craft. As with the San Diego stack, buying a load of players gets free essence. So think it's even-ish on essence between under 23s and
Yeah.
the MLS. So not really sure what
So
we're
yeah,
going to get here.
before you reveal card, so pretty much the essence that we have or this 20 essence, we weren't really sure on the split between MLS and under 23. So what we've done is we've pretty much said before this gets revealed, if it's like an MLS card that will help us in the MLS, then obviously we'll just keep it with that stuff. But if it's under 23, we'll use it for under 23. So yeah,
Yeah,
we'll go with it. Go on then.
going to be a high
See what we
serial
got.
number.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it's an
MLS.
MLS card.
It's MLS.
Oh, it's an American. I've not got a clue who this is.
No, me neither, mate. Oh, Sporting Kansas City. Not very
Good
good.
team. Oh, 16.
Oh god. Alright, get him out. Get him
Yeah,
out. Get him out of my
yeah,
sight, man.
yeah.
Get
We
him
move
out.
on to the boxes. We get that gone. So we'll start off with the two small limited boxes we've got here.
Mhm.
Maybe some big essence. Oh, five.
Nice.
Love that.
That's
Love that.
decent.
I think that was like a 2%
Yeah,
chance or something stupid.
so we got a two-star box there, but just so the people know, we're actually moving up the divisions in
Yes.
under 23s. I believe we're in. You said so Division 2 for one of the lineups, right?
For two of them.
Oh, for
Yeah,
two of them.
Division 2 for two.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we're currently in Division 2. So, in theory, if we do manage to get boxes this weekend, they should be a bit better, like caliber, and we should just start reaping more essence. And hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, with the amount of essence we're pulling out of these boxes, yeah, we can get another craft on the way soon. Because we're back at 10 essence already. So, oh
Yeah,
my
it's still
god,
going.
come
And I
on.
think we're getting on to, not this one. The next two are decent
Okay.
boxes, if I'm remembering
So
correctly.
there
Yeah,
you go.
big premium
Ooh.
box here.
Go on then. Get
Just
it.
hope for essence and not tickets.
Oh,
What's it?
oh,
Oh,
oh, Elmas. I
that
can't
the
lie.
LMS I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's the one but I was about to say I haven't heard of him in a while, so he must be injured, surely.
I think he got a move
Oh,
because he just played.
and scored.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like he got a move possibly. Yeah, he was at Leipzig, so
Hmm. Okay.
interesting one to keep an eye on. Obviously,
So
can't use him for
well,
the
yeah, he's a new card though, right, as well, so we can reveal.
yeah,
I think
brand
you
new card.
can you reveal that one?
Uh,
I don't know.
I actually don't think so. Early access.
No, gonna take
Uh,
forever to find him, mate. um,
there
yeah,
was
it's
one
good.
there,
Oh,
I think. Oh no,
no,
it's delayed.
delayed.
Okay,
There you go.
can't open any of
Alright,
them. That's
go on
unfortunate.
then. Let's crack. So we got this is our elite box for our division. No, for our squad winning Division 1 and you being
Uh,
in the top or something like that.
this was winning Division 2.
Oh, there you go. And this is the first time in the series that we are opening an elite box. So hopefully, yeah, we can get something good. We might even wait. So we're gonna get a card no matter what. Think about it, because
Yes.
we're either gonna craft it or we're gonna win one. So come on, let's go, let's
Just
go.
hope it's an under 23 if it is a card.
Oh,
Oh, it's essence, that's fine.
there you go. We'll craft. We'll craft.
We'll craft anyway.
Come
That's
on,
fine by me.
let's go. Let's go. Back on
See
one
what
though.
we
So
get.
two crafts in one episode. Who would have thought it? You
Oh,
know, perfect episode for it as well. Episode 23. Who would have thought it? Come
just
on
gotta
then.
get. Eh,
Mm,
gotta be Celtic. That's
yeah.
all we care about.
Oh,
Oh,
Che
forward.
Adams? No,
Oh,
definitely not Che Adams.
he plays. He plays.
Stinker.
Jordan White.
And this is the thing with
Never
these.
heard of
This
him.
is the thing with these 20 crafts. You know, 9 of them are going to be terrible, but then that one is going to be good. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, he actually plays, which is all right. But so we have a choice. We could actually use him for like contender warm ups, maybe. Try to get some essence there.
Yeah,
Or you can sell
yeah,
him for
could do.
40p. I mean, I don't even think he's going to sell for 40p.
Not. Yeah, I was gonna say not even
Yeah,
get sell.
no, I don't think so. So yeah, I'd use him in warm ups, man. Why not?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so I think we'll go on to. So that's all. That's all of our rewards, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
It is.
we will go on to the lineup builds then, guys. So obviously, as we stated in previous episodes, we are going to start to show you guys more the lineups that we're thinking of. Obviously, like I said, this could change. And you do not have to pick one of these players to enter into the Comments Premier League. You can pick anyone from our gallery. So if we're missing someone and you think they're going to do well, feel free to pick them. But yeah, these are the lineups we're going with. Obviously, could change. Ravella, we just found out Ravella's injured, which is a bit annoying, which is why we've not included him in any lineups. Also, we're yet to hear Syria news, so in general, we have a couple of players in the Serie A, so they could potentially rotate in. Mohamed Sham's also 50% on start, so all of this is sort of take it with a pinch of salt. But I will sort of state this is our first team. This is our second team on the right, and then in the middle is our third team. So obviously this middle team is a bit of a risk. We know fixtures not exactly ideal, but yeah, we'll go with something like this. But with that being said, Cal, do you know if it's mine or your pick first for the? I think it's my pick, isn't it?
It's yours, this one, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go with my man Baliba, because I just love Baliba and I want to pick him.
Yeah.
Who would you like for the Comments Premier League, mate?
Yeah, I think it's gotta be Enzo Leopold. The matchups that we've got in that first team are quite nice, bar one, which is Torrente playing top of the league, but he's still got it in him to score well.
And you know, Cal, me and you are joint in the Comments Premier League right now.
Ooh,
Both got
well,
four,
not for
so
long.
so yeah. Obviously, guys, let us know on this video in the comments who you would like to pick, and obviously we'll be filling this out as the video is released and over the weekend. Now, we'll say make sure you comment your player before he plays his match. Obviously, it's not going to count if he has played his game and then you comment him. So just sort of a disclaimer. But yeah, so for the next part of the episode. We wanted to show you guys, obviously, if I pull this bit over here, we did want to show you guys the San Diego stuff. So obviously, for those of you guys who are not familiar, in the last episode we talked about us purchasing a San Diego stack, as you can see on screen. We have purchased every player now, which I believe we didn't have in the last episode. I think we were missing a couple of spots, but yeah, you can see all of this as well on the spreadsheet that is linked in the description down below. And I think it has its own tab called like San Diego or something like that.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, so you can see how much we paid for all of them and stuff like that. But yeah, so we did want to go through sort of initial first looks at Predictify and building the teams with you guys, San Diego stuff. Before we go into that though, we did want to quickly talk about preseason. Cal, I know Cal watched the game, so I'll let Cal have a quick little talk with you boys about how San Diego got on in the preseason.
Yeah, so their first game they played against New York City. They actually went 1-0 up thanks to Paddy McNair, but then their defense crumbled and they lost 3-1. So it's a good start for the San Diego boys. And then they played Portland Timbers with their second team, in all fairness, but they did also lose that
Hmm.
3-0. However, they did manage to somehow get a positive goal difference in their third game, and I've completely lost it in my head. It was against Red Bull,
Yeah, I
uh, New York Red Bull,
yeah
sorry, and they won 6-0.
yeah
Um, and that was with what they should, in theory, start the season with.
yeah.
And I will say, watching this team defensively, it's a little bit suspect.
Hmm.
Um, it's a bit of a shaky defense.
Yeah.
However, their midfield and attack and them just going forward, that's lethal. Lozano, just pure pace. He's just going to run that league. Dre has been incredible,
Yeah.
and even De La Torre, he's he's been
Yeah.
almost sort of like controlling that midfield on his own. So it'll be interesting to see how they do.
Yeah, so we're going to build the lineups for you guys now then. So if you want to go into the first little team then, Cal.
Yes.
So I've got Predictify on this screen. Obviously, you guys can see Cal's screen. So Predictify is telling us that CJ Dos Santos is 65%
Oh,
chance to
poor
play,
sake.
which is obviously not ideal, but we have to go off the assumption that he is going to play.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll throw in CJ in net. Then the back line. So we've got, I don't really know how this works, but we've got a 0% Alexander Maiton. I don't
Yeah,
really.
he's not playing.
Yep. Then we've got a 60% Christopher McVie.
Yeah,
We've got a 90% Paddy McNair,
yeah,
and we've got a 80% Franco Negri.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know why they've got a winger playing right back.
Yeah, I don't know. I
It's a
can
little
read.
bit
So
suspect.
it says 20%
Yeah,
Camardo. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
He's the
here
one
here
I'm
we go.
expecting to start.
This is what the notes say. Oh, okay. So they put this player in because I think that the okay. So the
Uh,
API doesn't have him yet. So
yeah,
Lofsland at right back, but the API doesn't have him yet. Camondo doesn't have a
yeah,
visa yet, so he will cover for now. Reyes is available, but may not
yeah,
be fully fit as he didn't play against Red Bull in preseason. CJ seems to be the starter as we saw at the end of preseason. The other goalkeeper was poor. Negri should be starting, but might have to manage his minutes. And Valakari should be the third centre mid starter, but still unclear. So moving on to the midfield then, in terms of percentages, we've got Oni Valakari at 60%, Alvarado at 40%, Teveskov at 90%, and Delator at 90%.
yeah,
So probably Delator. Or
yeah.
is he
It's
is
either between Delator or
or yeah.
Verskov.
Okay.
Um, both of them are really good.
So you're
You know
gonna
what?
go with
I was speaking about Delator earlier and how he was impressed
yeah.
to me, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I think
Okay.
he'll have a cracking game.
And then we've got a front line of Lozano, Dreyer, and Ingevartsen.
Yes.
So in my eyes, that's got to be Dreyer and Lozano, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is actually what I was thinking about before,
There we go.
and I'm actually going to captain Lozano.
Of course, this guy every time.
Always
He
me.
just finds a time like. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I think I agree with that Lozano. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So do we want to? Yeah, we'll punt in a second team as well.
Yeah.
With yeah. So we got Kalina. Go on then. Get him in.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Um.
got a backup keeper because I didn't want to pay for another in season to Santos. Um,
Then
yeah, we'll go
probably
Paddy
McNair.
McNair because
Yep.
he's starting.
And then Tavas. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And
And then
then
the striker.
Ingevinson. Yep. Definitely.
And
Um.
probably
I'd say
Oni maybe.
Oni
Did you
16.
say Alejandro Alvarado's playing?
No, it's between him and Oni. And
Ah, okay.
so Oni's 60, Alvarado's 40.
Yeah.
The only guy that's a higher percentage than him is wait. So is that right back, um,
He's
Loftsland?
not on it.
Not on. Yeah. Okay. So probably your choice is either Negri at 80% or Oni at 60%. Really?
Oni, because I've actually put Negri in the first team.
Oh, I thought you put McNair. Oh no, McNair's
No,
there. Okay, right.
McNair's in second.
Well, Negri should be starting, but might have to manage his might
Yeah,
have his so he might be subbed off. But
yeah, but my thought process with this is that LA Galaxy are going to score.
okay,
Um, Peck's going to have a field day with McNair, just sheer fitness difference.
yeah,
And Negri does bomb forward on that left when Lozano comes inside, so he's
there
got
we go.
more chance of being involved in anything going forward.
There you go. And do you want to do a third one throwaway? Might as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
might as
just
well. So if it is the other
throw him in.
keeper,
Yeah.
great.
Um,
Um,
go on. I'll let you punt in the. Oh, do you know? Do we?
uh, I'm gonna probably go. Did you say McVie was like 50%?
I've actually managed to close it, so bear
Right,
with me.
I'll
Um,
skip through to. to midfield and forwards.
It's 56, right? Game week 56. Yeah.
Yeah, game week 56.
Um. So what was who you? So the ones that we're missing is McVie is 60%. You can use him.
Yeah,
Alvarado's 40%.
yeah,
um. And that's really it, to be honest. So whoever you think might get subbed on, I think we've
yeah.
used
I'll
every
put
other
Godoy
player.
in.
Nice, nice.
um, yeah, so that's a throwaway. That's probably not going to do anything. However, it will at least put us in a division for the week after.
Yeah, true. All right, so the final bit that we wanted to cover on today's episode then was just a kind of a review of the gallery, just as almost like a, we're on episode 23, just sort of show you guys what we've got really with the gallery. So yeah, you can see on
Yes.
screen here all of the players, and obviously bear in mind, guys, all we've deposited under 23 wise is just the £50 starting budget,
Yes. Yeah.
and we've just been trading and things like that. Obviously, the MLS stuff you will see is a separate thing, like the side hustle that we've already spoke about. But yeah, you can see on screen if you want to sort of like scroll through, Cal.
Yeah.
This is what we've managed to build after 23 episodes of the Under 23 Road to Glory with a £50 starting budget. And do we have any money like in the bank as well, Cal, or just is it just
I think it's about 85p or something.
there
So
goes?
enough to buy a player, in all fairness.
Yeah, so we've got all of that on screen as you can see, and as we always say, if you guys have any suggestions of players that perhaps you want us to get rid of, or perhaps you want us to have a little look into, then do let us know because we are trying to involve as many players as you guys really want us to, and we're happy to sell players and buy new ones and sort of we might even just sell a player because we feel like the profit's good and then buy them back at a later date, as you guys have seen in this series a few times. But yeah, just in general speaking, I just wanted to sort of say or show you guys this is what we have. This is what we've managed after 23 episodes. And yeah, just sort of another call to the people. If you guys have any suggestions for us, then do let us know. Obviously, me and Cal are always on the scout anyway for any potential joiners of the gallery. But yeah, I think that is pretty much us done for this week, Cal. Unless you think we missed anything.
Uh, Not missed anything, but I will add something to the end. A little bit of who's been the MVP of the
Ooh,
gallery in these 23 episodes,
yep.
and I think it's really only a toss up between two, and it is the two at the bottom here, the first two we got. So both Sufian, he's been absolutely incredible for us, and obviously Malero was so pivotal in us getting our first rewards,
Yeah, but
the kickoff of the
shout
series.
out as well to Baena, Anderson,
Yeah,
Belieber. They've been great as well. Ravella.
Cole Hine,
Yeah, Hein.
he
Yeah,
done well for us for a bit.
yeah. Shout out to them lot as well. But yeah, I think for me, the MVP of the series thus far has to be Sufyan for me.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
he's
like
been unreal.
yeah, because don't get me wrong, Malero has been in the gallery a long time, and he has definitely helped us like in terms of just playing and scoring. But in terms of scores, obviously he's not got Sufyan levels of scores. Um, but yeah, shout out to him anyway because he's a super cheap forward that we needed in the under 23s. But I think Sufyan has to get the MVP surely.
Yeah.
In my eyes anyway. What are you thinking?
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah,
the same here. I'm just looking at some of the players that we had
I
that
think
we've got still on the spreadsheet that we sold.
yeah.
Special shout out to Abdi for absolutely stinking the gaff out at the start of the series, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he turned his form around a little bit, not too much, but he's actually
Mm,
scoring some points instead of
doing nothing with his life.
nothing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he's yeah.
So
Special shout out to
yeah,
Abdi.
so obviously yeah, don't get us wrong. Hey, there's been highs and there's definitely been lows on the journey. But we are here ready to carry it on every step of the way. I think me and Cal are like more motivated than ever to just keep producing the series. And oh, Noel's back in favour.
I
Yeah,
don't
hello.
know if he is.
Oh no, he is in favour. Sorry, no, he was always in favour, but got injured, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
The one that was upsetting us
yeah,
the most
this
was Mel.
yeah, the Bursic was definitely the biggest L and still is just like in the realm ever since that
Yeah,
seven.
yeah. No, that's that. Hey,
Oh
it's
yeah,
the
not
goalkeeper
ideal.
curse with us, so
Yeah, pretty
just gotta
much.
take it how it comes.
Yeah, if we got a bit like if should be a lesson to all new Sorare players especially. Do not cheap out on the goalkeepers. I know we sort of had to because we had such a limited budget, but just buy the good goalkeeper. Like don't do what we did because honestly we'd be in such a better position if we had just been a bit smarter with the goalkeepers. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's not bad, is he? Has he got 11
No,
clean sheets in a row at the minute?
I think it's 12.
Yeah,
That's something
jokes.
stupid.
How many is that? Oh, I thought you just
That's
counted it.
12.
12 is it?
Yeah, no, it's 12.
Damn. Yeah, I mean he's not bad, is he? But yeah. Anyway,
No, that's yeah,
hopefully, at the start of the next season, when we, or when we do under 23's version 2 or whatever, we're a bit more clued up and a bit more smarter when we come to purchasing our goalkeepers at the start. But yeah, I think. Wait, we can't complain anyway. We're putting a graft. We've got a decent return. We've got a nice gallery, as you guys can see, and
yeah.
overall we're having fun. And yeah, we hope you guys enjoy. Sort of, I like that the goat section. Why is Ziad there?
Oh, because he's QPR player.
Oh, for God's
Gotta have
Alright,
one.
alright. Ziad out or we riot in the comments. But yeah, no. How's he? What is it? Who's in the trash as well? Is that just players that
Oh,
we?
there were players that I was looking to sell, I think.
Oh, okay. Alright. Nice. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I know it's a bit of a longer one, but yeah, we do like obviously it's only once a week, so we're allowed to do longer episodes. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, and we'll catch you guys in a future episode. Peace.
Later.